So, as you can tell, Nanama is on the screen. We're here to give you all about the F1 student visa to the US. There's big news in the air, right? Interviews being halted. We want to talk about it. We've compiled a whole lot of questions. We want to be giving you the answers today. That's why I have Nanama here with me. Now, this is Kooturu Global. We're a consultant. We help people with the F1 student process. And of course, I mean, this is concerning students, so we must talk about it. A lot of people came up to us as a consultant. They are asking us, what's going on? Can you brief us and everything? I said, you know what, Nana? I told Nana, we're gonna be coming here and doing this video, and we're gonna give it to you raw. We have all the research. We've looked at all the dates when things are being taking effect. When why we're even at this stage. We have that question. Nana, why are we here? Why are we even at this stage right now? Why is the US at this stage right now? Let's start with that.
Why are we going to talk about everything raw? Well, we are here to spit everything raw because of our international students,
Exactly.
our F1 visa applicants.
Right.
So the rule was announced in March 2018, finalized in May 2019.
So this is something that did not just happen.
No, it's not new at all. It's not new at all.
So it's been since 2018. That's like this is before COVID.
Yes, before COVID.
So what were they doing?
To push it in. Well, we don't know.
They were just sleeping on it, and they decided to hit us with it. Okay, cool. So now jump 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 7 years later, something that they talked about, or maybe it was talked about or in process 27 years later. Now we are here. They have finally implemented it.
Yes, please. It was even implemented in June 2019 under the Trump administration. But reason why they never brought this into the system is one thing we don't know until yesterday, 27th of May, 2025. They announced that the social media screening policy has begun. So all US embassies across the world has been halted, has been paused to take a pause on all interviews, F1 interviews to be precise. They are just trying to use the system to check national security threats.
Wow.
So if you have ever tweeted or posted anything that can be placed under national security threat, you are in danger. Let me just say you are in danger.
Well,
you are.
Okay, before we even come to the being in danger part, right? And I think the reason why, the Trump administration is pushing it, it's really pushing it, is because even recently here in the US, we've seen it in the news, people being arrested because they are protesting in some, I don't want to mention it, countries that are, basically enemies, right? They are fighting. So if you are on one side and you are not on the other side, it's a problem. If you go to your colleges and you protest, and especially they've seen those protests in schools, especially universities. They've seen it in universities. They've actually arrested some people, that used to protest. And I don't know their situation right now. Some have been released. I saw it on the news. One, I think it was one lady who was captured and was released because of some protest or was backing up a specific group or a specific country. It's a political stuff, right?
And it's dicey out there.
It's
not
dicey.
To cut you short, but I forgot to add that the J1 and then M1 immigrant visas are also part. That is the business and the tourist visitors. We are going to check you as well. So it's not just our international students, the business and then the tourist visitors. You are also part. As long as you're an immigrant falling under business, tourist, student, we are going to be screening your social media pages for national security purposes.
So now it's not just F1. It's not just
J1 and
F2
M1.
and then M1, B1 and B2, because I think that's visitors. Oh, wow. So, but I think before we came online, you did mention something that if you already have an interview date scheduled, can we talk about that?
You are safe. Yes, we can talk about that.
You are safe.
You are safe.
So
So if you had a date before 27th of May 2025, you are in a safe place.
do you
But
know?
if you
Uh-huh.
booked, if
Okay,
you
no, go
booked
ahead. Mm-hmm.
after, or if you booked 12 a.m. 28th of May 2025, you are not safe.
12 a.m. You
You
know,
are not
I
safe.
actually have a client who came up to me and was like, "Hey, I've been seeing this thing in the news. Am I safe?" But the lucky thing is that we booked her interview last year. I think she
Oh, she's
watching this
good to
video.
go.
she'll be part of the lucky ones. But aside from being part of the lucky ones, and we've given you a context of why this thing is becoming unbecoming. Okay, it's really really hot here, especially when it comes to the political environment. Defending one country versus the other and protesting and all that. They are already arresting people in schools. ICE is going around arresting people in schools. So they are trying to put a stop to it, to people who they think is for one country and against the other country, or vice versa, for one group and against the other group. So in case if you are someone that you're hating on the US out there on your status, and you're always posting memes about you.
Oh, Fifi, this
Mhm.
they posted or they made mention that this is not about memes. This is
Okay.
more about immigration fraud, false identity,
Okay.
inconsistency information. That is what they are checking for.
Mm,
So when they said national security risk, these things are what they are looking for. Immigration fraud, false identity, and then inconsistency information,
mm,
criminal behavior or intention, or ties to banned individuals or groups. So
mm.
if they find anything, any post in relation to whatever I have mentioned here on your social media pages, then it means they would have to keep diving, checking to find out if there are other things related to it that could harm their country.
Okay, so now let's go into some of the things you mentioned specifically and give example, because some people might be confused. Like, when you say false identity, what do you mean by that?
Using multiple names or fake profiles that raises suspicion.
But there are a lot of people on social media that they are not using their real names. I mean, everybody. Uh huh.
Well, if you're filling the DS 160, initially they would request that you put your social media or handles name there.
Exactly.
So they
Yeah.
are expecting that you put the right one there, which they would use that right one to go into their investigations and find out if you have done any of these. At first, it was just there, and then maybe probably they'll just go through your page, nothing serious. But now, yeah, they'll be checking for all these things. Whether you've ever made a post about immigration fraud or tweeted that, oh, I can help you travel to Dubai, and then they will find out that you are not a legit traveling agent or agency. That could put you in danger.
Or maybe they go under your comment and people are claiming you are fraud, you are this, and you might be
Exactly.
questioned about it when you go to
About
your
it
interview.
as well.
Like, hey, so and so, by the way, you said you sell this, right? And there is somebody on your comment. So now the people who are duping people online, and people are coming under your page, you're a fraud, you are this, you took my money here. Okay, no problem. America say come and meet them at the embassy. They will ask you about it. Stop taking people's money and not giving them back. It's not good. You know yourself. Anyways,
They know
uh,
themselves, of course.
so now, I mean, aside from that, right? What other things did they talk about? Are they going to be looking for?
So we've spoken about the false identity. We've
Mm-hmm.
spoken about, I mentioned inconsistency information using social media posts that contradict the applicant's declared history, education, or purpose of the visit.
So in this case, that means that if you say maybe you have this many children, X amount of
And then,
children, like you have two
yes,
children, and then in your profile, you say you have one.
yes. Or 5 years, they go to your page and 5 years ago, they see that in 2013, you had taken a picture with 3 kids and you captioned it, "This is my beautiful family, my daughter, my this, my this," and now you stated that you have just 1 child on your DS-160. That is an issue.
Now this social media thing, the assemblable, it's gonna bring a whole lot of things because
a whole lot of because myself, I posted a video on TikTok with my sister's son, and I'm saying that is my son. So I mean, if they should go back, if I'm traveling and they should go back, I'll be in trouble myself. I don't know how I'm going to defend that. So,
but you know, I believe they will leave room for explanation for some of these things that they find in case you might come to, because the kind of fake life people are living on the social media and their real life.
Hey, we will not scream about it.
This one, you see, this video is unedited. We're not going to cut anything else. Everything we are saying is you're going to be listening to it raw. The kind of fake life you are living, you see, you think that nothing will expose you, but today something is coming for you. Live real life and stop the fake. Then I live here. I live in this neighborhood. Obi timi shada kojina obi fie enye fie osie you fie. Then you pinpoint the location. You know how sometimes Facebook too, like when people take pictures, it brings the location and all that. Keep on going. What's the East Legon? Social media. But in reality, you know, you live some village somewhere. The US Embassy is watching you. That is the news.
One of the things they are not joking about is criminal behavior or intention. That is any past or banned illegal activity. Even if jokingly posted, emphasis on, even if jokingly posted, so now you are in trouble.
Wow.
That you are in trouble. They are not going to take it lightly at all.
Wow.
I mean, now, even if you go and delete it, it will tell you that they have a say on Twitter or somewhere that the internet does not forget.
Yeah.
They will find you. Yeah.
Oh, trust me. I mean, listen, I'm a security engineer myself. And if they have tools. There are tools out there you can go in and plug in someone's data and they will bring everything they have said on the internet right there. You know, before, Nana, it's not like they were not collecting this, social media handles. They were collecting it.
Yeah.
But I guess they weren't really doing that much digging. But now, but them too, this is not fair. They should have told us a long time ago because the kind of fake life we have lived there, Nana, they have to come again.
Probably when it was announced in 2018, 2019, it was in the system, but because it wasn't implemented and then they were not paying attention to it, we forgot about it.
As we are speaking
right, to hunt us.
I know. As I'm speaking right now, someone is hurrying up to go on their social media to school. Hey, Charlie, let me go and see what I've posted. Hey, me interview, but just like my interview is like in next month. Hey, what did I post? Hey, relax. So now, Nana, one of the questions that people are asking is that, and I know it's going through someone's head. You know, when you're filling the DS-160 for the F1B1, they normally ask you, what's your social media handle? So they are asking for if you do have a social media, what if you have it, but you report to them you don't have it? And no crowds also say it's a lie.
It's a lie.
Yeah, because you've lied.
If they find out, make them find out exactly.
Right.
If they find out, you'll be in trouble. I mean, just put it out there.
Put it out there, because what? Guess what? They did not state that. They didn't tell you what kind of tools they are going to be using to dig that information. And guess what? You submitted a passport picture, right? Right now, there's something called facial recognition. Once they put in that passport picture, even if you like, test it out. Take your own image, go and Google and post it there. You see what it will do. It will bring all your social media handles. So even before you think you're going to lie, I have saved you. Don't try. Because with facial recognition, your eye, your nose and everything, they can pick it up and search across the internet and then find out whether you have a social. So if you have any social media page and you are filling your DS 160 and they ask you, even if you forgot, try to go and dig it and give it to them, because they will find out if you lie. And guess what? If you lie, they're going to hit you with one of the biggest hits you do not want to get in any immigration system: misrepresentation. Once you get a misrepresentation, it comes with a ban. You don't want that. So, because once they ask you, put in your social media handles, and then you have an option to say, I don't have one. And you also have an option to just give them whatever you have. If you lie, problem. If you put it in, they go on, they find something not good, problem. So try your best. Okay. So Nana, aside from that, so right now,
aside from that, I also they would also be checking those people that would make a post and say, let me speak to you with this. Minya kwan fa na mkodu US a.
member.
Me maybe more so me school kwa me nsi ha biem. That is, if I get the opportunity to travel out of Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria with an F1 visa, I'm never returning. Nigga, don't delete it. They'll find you.
I'm not coming back. You know, sometimes too, people even make jokes, Nana. People make jokes and they will say something like, my village people want me to come back. Ha ha ha, they are funny.
I'm not coming.
I'm not coming back. And I think that, you know, this should serve to people, even if you have gotten a visa. Stop making those kind of posts if you're watching us, because now they are basically telling us that, hey, we are coming to watch you. So at this point, even though they are saying that we are going to be doing the check before your interview, what tells you that they are not going to be doing the check after you are in the country? And trust me, right now, ICE will come and grab you anywhere you are. Every corner in this United States, they will come and grab you. So stop making those posts. I'm not going back, and my village people want me back, but I'm not going back. All these funny things. Sometimes it might be funny to you at the moment, but hey, it can cost you a big time. Yeah, it's not funny. Now, do we have anything else that so right now, right? Biggest question that people are waiting for is, so now they say they are going to halt. Someone is really panicking because their school or they want to travel and do that business or that business travel or whatever is like coming up. It's really around the corner, right? Some have schools in August, some have schools, different intakes coming up. How long is this halt going to take?
Well, as of now, there is no official date has been announced on when the pause would be taken off for people to go in for their interview, because they are trying to review and then expand the social media screening protocols. So I feel like they are now putting things in place.
The measures in place.
There's a panel, yes, and everything in place. So no official date has been announced on when it's going to be taken off. Once they are done with that, I'm sure you'll get some news, and then you can just go onto the Avis website and pick a date.
Yeah,
put our social media handles there and go for that wonderful interview.
You know, way back, there used to be a lot of people yelling out that, hey, this social media that we're all playing on, we're all taking as a joke, we post stuff and we do this. We should be careful, because eventually the government are going to bring they are also going to join the entertainment there, and they wouldn't be coming for entertainment. They will be coming for some serious deal. And I think it's here. Guys, it's here. And trust me, with them talking about it taking 7 years, they got the mechanism, they got the facial recognition, they have the systems. Now they are coming to implement it. And guess what? You might be watching, right? Someone might be watching, saying, I don't care about the US. US can go away. I'm going to Europe. I'm going to Canada. Well, guess who copy US? All of them. They all copy US everywhere.
Very soon.
Very soon. So don't think that, oh, well, I'm not really interested in the US, so this doesn't concern me. I'll keep on posting my political views. I'll keep on posting, my hatred towards America or my hatred towards one country. And trust me, if two countries are alliance, right, Nana? Let's say if Canada and America is right now is like the beef is like this current administration is sort of like kind of like doing something with them, but eventually they will get back together because they are like brothers. You say one thing against someone, you go and apply in Canada. I'm sure they have not mentioned it, but very soon, trust me, you're going to be seeing those documents with your social media handles because it just takes a system. And probably it's probably Nana, it's probably even going to be a third party who will be handling the system. Just like like when you VS Global doing all the administrative work for all these embassies, it will be a whole third party agencies that will be
set up somewhere.
Yes, sitting somewhere scrutinizing you. The moment you go and apply, they will scrutinize, they will make a whole profile and they will dump it and give it to whoever embassy that wants this this profile about you and whatnot. And trust me, at the age that we are also in, we are in the AI world. Artificial intelligence is also coming in with this. So if you think it's going to be hard for them, no, it's going to be much, much, much easier for them.
Easy.
Um,
Let's just pray they don't seek assistance from ChatGPT. They cannot do that. They can't do that to us.
Of course, Anna, with this kind of implementation coming, they would definitely bring in some artificial intelligence, some facial recognition for something, because right now when you're doing your biometrics and all that, you're doing fingerprint and all that, eventually even maybe social media will start taking fingerprint. That will even make the job easier for them. They will take your fingerprint for you to sign in. We're already kind of doing that, but right now it is our private data. They are telling us that they are not releasing that data to anybody, but once the government starts enforcing them, they will just take our thumb information, our what do you call it, fingerprint, and then guess what? You go to any embassy, you're also doing fingerprint.
You're there.
So now fingerprint on social media to sign in, fingerprint at the embassy, nice connection. Oh, it will even be faster. Right? I think we've asked all the questions. So Nana, where should somebody be looking, or where should someone be looking to find out when this whole thing is going to be over and they can now go and pick their interview and whatnot? They should just stick to the news and wait till they hear something.
Stick to the news. Stick to the official handles of all the US embassy on social media pages and their website. Once it's opened, boom, it will be out there. Especially on Twitter. It flies fast on Twitter.
Right.
Yeah.
But whatever that you find to, make sure you verify. One of the things that Nana they can do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, because before we bring any information to you, we do a whole bunch of digging, go to all the official sites, and then Nana does a great job here breaking everything down and all that. So just to wrap everything up, Nana, B1 is affected, F1 is affected, all the M1
is affected, and J1
J1
is affected.
Okay, obviously, if all this J and M and this, their dependent is also affected. So don't worry about it, right? Someone will be thinking, oh, what about F2? Now, F2, F1 cry, affecting on F2, right?
So,
and I said,
when, not to cut you short, Fifi, just that you said if F1 is affected, their dependent is affected, then it has drawn my mind to, if I am a mom and I'm going in for F1 and I list my daughter as an applicant. Let's just say I'm between 40 and my daughter is very young, between 19, 18. Gen Z generation and tweeting everything. This is me traveling out, me wanting to take my daughter. And if the person has tweeted something like this, that is a question mark, but I'll find out what will happen.
Actually, you don't even need to find out, because all dependents will need to fill their own DS-162. So automatically, social media is required for everybody who fills DS-160.
Exactly.
So, tada, you got your
You're
answer.
going to put your parent in
everybody
in trouble. Everybody.
So before you take
watch
your
what you put on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. They are doing all social media. They are not leaving anything out. So please be careful.
So they will be on your WhatsApp status too. That one they should leave it alone to us.
With the exception of that. Oh, but they will be tracing phone numbers of 5 years, last 5 years. So
what?
Anything is possible.
They will be tracing phone numbers?
Yes, they are doing social media handles, email addresses, phone numbers, last 5 years, travel histories. We are going back, we are going back 5 years, 5 years, 5 years back. So this one, we are not moving forward. We are just.
The day of scrutinizing is here. The day of government getting into our fun tools, fun programs, fun social media activities is here. Watch what you post. That's what we're going to leave you with, okay? As we say, let the bygones be bygones. Whatever you've posted in the history, that one you can't do anything about. It's gone. All the people and check now nude namabonte sending nude boyfriend, send me this. Don't do it, because eventually you meet the counselor and the counselor will be, is this your ass? You don't want your ass at the embassy.
On that note, we are done giving you the raw facts. See you on our next session.
Yes, this is a raw cut. I'm telling you. Is this you don't want to be at the embassy? That's you. You naked on the social media. That's you. Okay. Well, depending on your age, it doesn't really matter. Depending on your age, whatever your age may be, but that's not, that's not decent of something that you need to be engaging in. So enough. Today is the stop of baby. Don't do it. Baby, let me see. Send it.
We done.
I have to. I'm shutting down all the corners for the boyfriends and the girlfriends. I'm shutting everything down. I'm shutting everything down for all the fun stuff that you do on the social media. Why? Just make a video call and see it. Why? Don't let them send it, because right now the government is watching. So for more information on breakdown and getting into details, like, we're bringing you the technical side where they can go with this. Okay, I have a technical background, and I has a technical background as well. We all have technical backgrounds, right? My profession, actually, I do IT work, so I know where they can go with this. That's why I'm telling you, they are halting the interview date. You to halt the naked pictures that you've been sending. Halt it. At least get here. You get here first. Once you get here, then. But as for now, and the hatred comment and the this country, and sometimes a country will be fighting. You don't know who is on whose side. Don't get yourself involved, right? You just get yourself involved, and you are on one side. There is a group doing something. Maybe that group, whatever that they are doing to you, it might seem like it's something good, but you don't know that you going to post about that group and supporting that group will probably cost you a visa down the line. So just be careful what you post. Nana, we're going to be seeing clean social media nowadays, at least with this. Yapon, bye-bye.
Bye.